Say your first name, please.
It's Libby.
Okay. Could you describe your sighting, please?
Sure. So it was probably around June 23rd, somewhere around there.
Of this year?
2013. And I was visiting my daughter on Bainbridge Island. And I like to go down to this place called Little Beach, Lytle Beach, which is just a small little beach that's basically private and completely secluded. So it was probably about 10 o'clock at night, but it gets dark later up there because it's closer to the North Pole. So the moon was out, but it was still kind of dusky.
And that's in the state of Washington, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's in Washington. So I looked out to the water and I saw what I thought were two heads, and I thought, wow, I haven't seen any otters out there, and this is kind of cool. So I watched, and it was probably no farther away than like half a football field, like as far as that fence is, however far that is. That's how close I was to it. And it was
about 40 yards.
Okay, and it was just kind of playing around and diving in, and I figured, that I thought it was otters, so I thought it was fishing. And otters look different. They have a rounded head, and they're on their back. So that's what I originally thought it was. And then it was like, but that doesn't look like otters. And I thought, well, maybe seals, because it was too big. And then I thought, well, maybe it's seals. I'd heard seals in the area, but seals have a different shaped head too. And then it went, and it still kept going in and out and diving in. And then it leaned back, and that was when I saw its kind of long, hairy body, and started just backstroking off, and it went pretty fast, but I wouldn't say it went super fast, down the sound, down the rest of the beach. And when it went past me, I smelled this smell of sort of cherry smoke incense that, it literally filled the entire beach. And it's a large beach. It's not like a small beach. And I was the only one there. So it wasn't like somebody had a campfire going or anything like that. And it was overpowering, but sweet smell.
And you were on shore?
I was on shore, and it was in the ocean, or the sound.
Can you describe what it looked like, the color?
Was fairly dark, but it had like a reddish hint to it. It wasn't like a shadow, what I saw. So it was like dark brown with a reddish hint to it.
Did you see any features of the face?
No, I didn't see other than having its head back and.
What did the head look like?
It really looks. It pretty much looks classic, like that, like the statue. It was that classic. It was like, wow, that. It was recognizable. And, if I were to describe a coyote, well, what does a coyote head look like? Well, it kind of looks like a dog. Well, this looked like Sasquatch. Yeah.
And what was the weather like?
It was nice. It was clear, very nice. Moon out.
The phase of the moon, was the moon out?
It was almost full.
Almost full moon?
Yeah.
Any other details?
Not that come to mind right now.
Okay, and when you last saw it, it was doing a backstroke.
It was doing a backstroke, but it stayed in front of me. It wasn't like it was afraid, like, oh, there's a person there, and what Jerry was telling me earlier is that they have like super night vision, which I didn't realize. So, if that is the case, then it clearly saw me, and it was not afraid. It hung out there for a long, you know, I mean, I was there for half an hour watching it, just kind of, for me, trying to figure out what is that's in the water.
It's too bad you didn't have a camera.
I could have gone to get, but I just have a camera on my iPhone anyway, so on my phone.
Anything
I don't
else
think it would have.
Anything else you can think of that you'd like to add? No, I'm just trying to think if there was anything. This was about a month ago.
Yeah, just a month ago, and from that, I started getting kind of interested in it. Yeah, and then I looked to see if other people on Bainbridge had seen Sasquatch, and they have a lot of sightings there. So it's like, oh, okay. But when I've asked people just, you know, about swimming, they say they were kind of surprised that it was swimming, but why not? It was a beautiful night. So, you know, it wasn't cold.
It wanted fish.
Yeah, or just to maybe enjoy the moonlight. I mean, I don't know. You know, it was a gorgeous night. So.
Well, thank you.
Thanks.
Well, good thought.
Well, and then that was earlier today, and I met Jerry, and he said, "Oh, we're having this fundraiser, so you should come by." So it's like, oh, all right. In tune with what's going on with that might Yeah, I just got here yesterday.
From where?
I came down from
School for
And then we have chips, the box in there, the
There's a line waiting to get in. Meet and greet. Thank you.
Wait, I need to see
We're just having a park race.
I'm sorry? Barbecued hot dogs.
You've already had 6 of them, Mike.
Yeah.
Another one?
There's a lot of people here.
Get something to eat.
All right, and then there's chips and drinks right up in there. Okay, how about you?
No, actually,
doing a library presentation about Bigfoot, and I
Just to let you know,
offered my services.
walking
They said
the
they don't really want your faces. They want kids that they're another library called me up.
Neighborhood to check things out.
Hey, saw your email or something you offered. Could we use you as
Been in the museum today.
Keep up the hard work. Society had 40 had 50, and 90.
Almost 5 p.m. Still a line.
There he is.
Well, last time
we can feel it on the road. Everybody came from Noah. Hey, Lily, we gotta go together.
I'm the Republican.
We still love each other.
Oh, you got a date
Don't go in there.
There's Monkey, Bobo's dog.
There we go.
That's getting cold, eh?
Yeah.
Especially when you get a wife beater.
Paparazzi here.
Come on, Mike.
Nadia is doing a podcast live. They just finished their autograph session.
Got it. I want to see you right now. Yeah. All members. All Bigfoot.
That's hilarious.
Funny, huh? Mark your Tito, guys.
You got a lot.
Okay.
Members.
John knows how to do a howl that's just like a cockatoo. You ready? All right.
All right.
Okay, wait a second. That team against this team. That's right. That's what it was. That's that was with the teams last night. They went one way, we went the other way.
It's already set up.
And so he twisted an ankle.
Give that guy a cow shake. You got the computer there.
All right, one for me after that.
Victor's like the boy in the bubble. Bubble boy.
Just shooting kind of museum.
Paparazzi.
Museum members.
Paparazzi.
Monkey. Oh yeah, I haven't got a shot of the dog. Let me get a shot of your dog.
All right.
Oh, wait, I'm gonna get a picture there.
Make sure I look good.
Get in the middle. Get in the middle.